Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. And we were joined by our new track announcer, Jessica Paquette. Our man DJ had a chance to speak with her about her new role here.
I did, and look, Jess is walking into a difficult spot as you're gonna hear this. She doesn't have a ton of experience calling races, but she loves the sport. She wants to get good at it. And we had a chance to talk to her, and I think she's a fascinating interview.
Racing. Jackie Be Good flashes some speed, a level start for all. Your favorite My Coralina going to contest the lead, the fabulous Moolah to her inside.
We're here with Jessica Paquette, the new track announcer here at Parx. Jessica, first, how did this happen? How did you get here?
You know, that is a great broader question, isn't it? I wonder that sometimes myself. Honestly, horses have just taken me places beyond my wildest dreams, and this is just the next step. It is a huge opportunity, and I'm really grateful for it.
So tell me about the process when somebody obviously called you or you called somebody to apply. Tell us how that happened.
So this all started actually in 2014 at Suffolk Downs. T.D. Thornton was stuck in a tornado traffic, and I had to call a race on a whim. I was the only person there that really could do it, and I had such a good time. I'm not really an adrenaline junkie, and it was the biggest rush I've ever experienced. And then years passed, and I just kind of thought it was a one-off, and then I got an opportunity to fill in and call some quarter horses at Sam Houston. And as I've gotten older, I just come from a place of yes, and why not? What's the worst that could happen, right? And the more I did it, the more I actually really enjoyed doing it. So by last summer, I was like, maybe I really would like to give this a go for real. And then when Chris was moving on and this opened up, it all kind of fell into place.
So when you did an interview or whatever it was to get here, what did you think when you heard the opportunity was there, and B, that you might have a real shot at it?
It's easy as a woman to talk yourself out of an opportunity like this because no one else has really done it. Right. But then you have to kind of go, why not me? And I just kind of tried to go in with some confidence, and I know my experience isn't broad at this point. Prior to yesterday, I'd called maybe 50 races, most of them 250 yards. So, you know, there is a learning curve, but I really appreciate the folks at Parx being so open-minded and looking so to the future and being so forward-thinking.
It is the elephant in the room. I mean, I really wouldn't even want to ask this, but you already brought it up, so I will. The fact that you're the only one doing this, what kind of pressure, if any, does that bring on people?
There is a lot of pressure. I want to leave this sport better than it was when I got here, and I want my role here to open the doors for other women. I have this position, my position in broadcasting as a paddock analyst and everything before this because other women paved the way for me, so the opportunity to get to do that for the next generation really means something to me.
Sprinkle This and My Coralina continue their duel on the front end. Less than a half mile to go. Sprinkle This, My Coralina, Jackie Be Good closing up some real estate here, closing the ground.
How do you announce a horse race? The only thing I know about it is that I can't do it. Explain your process, how you're going through this to figure this out and get it right.
I mean, at this point, it's a little bit of thoughts and prayers as I get my legs under me and get a handle for the sight lines and the studying and the memorization and all of it. But really my goal is to slow down my brain enough to keep pace with the action, but also to make good choices and to make thoughtful choices with my words. I want to paint a picture so folks listening at home, if they're not able to watch, can at least vaguely understand what's happening.
My Coralina, Oui Madame making a run up the middle of the track. My Coralina, Oui Madame. Oui Madame says yes at the wire.
Well, Jessica, welcome and all the best.
Thank you. Good luck to everyone.
Well, I'm personally really excited to have Jessica. I give her a lot of credit, and I have a lot of respect for her. I think that we'll see her positivity and excitement and love of horse racing radiate through. I really do.
I would just say to everybody, understand she hasn't had a ton of experience doing this. Give her a little bit of time. With repetition, everybody's going to get better at it. And all I can tell you is what I told her. I know I couldn't do it. It's a very difficult job, and all the best to Jessica. We're all rooting for her.
Yeah, it's a unique skill set, that's for sure. And we're definitely rooting for you, Jessica.